Hey there, YouTube. It's your girl, Ace. Happy New Year! A whole new decade. It's wild to think about. 2020. Really, really wild. So, to celebrate the new year, today I'm going to be showing you a redraw of my art from 10 years ago. Roughly. About 10 years ago. Maybe 11, maybe 9. I'm not sure. I didn't date my art back then. So the original is, as you can see, horrifying, to say the least. Like, look at that mouth. That is a dark abyss. So going into the redraw, I wanted to keep the creepy aesthetic and enhance it, even though it wasn't intentional in the original. So I decided to go for this kind of vaporwave, early computer aesthetic and just try to make it look really pretty while also being just like Doki Doki Literature Club creepiness kind of thing, as my friends have compared it to. So I'm not just going to be talking about the art this whole video, though, because I want to talk more generally about my art journey over the past 10 years. Because boy, oh boy, has it been a journey. So when I was 10, when I drew the original I'm redrawing today, I wasn't very focused on art. I was focused on pretty much everything equally, but art was just one of many interests that I had back then. I wanted to be a singer or an actor. I was really focused on schoolwork. I also really loved animals and just tons of other things. So art really wasn't my priority. And up until I was 17, I still hadn't found the passion for art that I have today. I don't remember how exactly, but I realized that art could be a career. Up until then, people had told me that art wasn't a viable career, it wasn't smart to be an artist, you'd just starve and stand on the street corner begging people to buy your wares. But no, there's really a lot of jobs that involve art. It can be a very stable thing. So by the time I was 18, I was practicing every single day. And a habit that I've gotten more or less just improved upon over the years. There have been times when I have skipped a day or two, but overall I've been drawing every day for about 2 years now. And there are times when, because of how late I started taking a big interest in an art, I feel like I should be farther ahead than I am. Like, other people who are my age are doing so many amazing things. So many people who are younger than me are doing so many amazing things. But then I remember, it's not a linear process, and you can't really measure an artist's skill by their age. There are plenty of artists who are older than me, who have barely started, sure, but that's not the point. Honestly, comparing your place in your art journey to where others are in theirs doesn't help anyone. Sure, it can give you a little ego boost to see if people are less far along, or it can tear you down if you see people who are farther along than you and you want to be where they are. But honestly, if you don't take that as motivation and you instead let it eat away at you, it's not a healthy way to be. So that's why I enjoy doing redraws like this. Redraws give me a clear visual on how much I've improved. Because really, there's no better person to compare your current self than your past self. It can give you a very clear visual of your progress and the areas that you've focused on for those past years. You can see how much you've improved drawing hair, or how you include backgrounds now, or how your color choices are no longer just random crazy rainbows everywhere, all the time. So I encourage you, in this new decade, to dig out some of your old art and redraw it. I'm sure you'll be pleasantly surprised by how far you've really come. Thank you for watching this video! I hope you consider subscribing to stick around and go on this journey with me. Until next time!